What is up, guys? Lucky13 here, and today we're going to be talking about Heroic Archimon and the Mighty Moose. Okay, so in the upcoming patch, they are going to either be nerfing the drop of the Moose or getting rid of it altogether. I'm not really 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. I've just been hearing some stuff in trade chat. Of course, you know, trade chat is toxic, so you have to take it for what it is. Alright, guys. Basically, I just was kind of on a whim here. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to record this one. We had 3 740s, and I was 722 at the time, and everybody, you know, was kind of skeptical, and then I realized, you know, a couple of these guys got quite a few Heroic Archimon kills, so I was like, yeah, that's alright, we'll do this. So basically we consist of 3 healers, 2 tanks, and 7 DPS. Of course, there are 2 of those DPS that are being carried through this right now, so yeah, we got 5 DPS more or less. I mean, they did a little bit of damage, but they weren't something to rely on, and I believe 1, maybe 2 of them go down, I think towards the end of the fight, so you'll see how it plays out. Alright, so basically we have one guy that's offline, and I was kind of curious to where if he would add more health to the boss, so I, you know, pretty much threw that out there in the question, and somebody said no because it shows that there's only 12 in the instance, which there is only 12 in the instance view. When I hovered over top of my mini-map, it does show there's only 12, so that 13th guy doesn't count. I think he got carried. His name got carried through the instance or the boss fight, but he never. I don't guess he received anything. So let's go ahead and get this queued up here. I'm gonna clear this out just to see what kind of DPS I do towards the end of this. Heroic Archimon with the 12-man setup has 152 million hit points, and we tear him a new ass. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that and, you know, put that down. So this fight consists of about, or duration is about 8 to 10 minutes, something like that. So we take him down pretty quickly, and let's go ahead and get that counter up. All right, so sit back, relax, and I will talk to you through the fight here about from a perspective of a DPS, melee
5,
DPS.
4,
primarily,
3,
I also
2,
heal myself, so
1.
I'm like a survivalist paladin, I guess you would say. Okay, so we start off, you know, just beating the shit out of him right here. Then I switch to Doomfire, take the Doomfire spirit down. It's always good to take on the ads first. And you'll see the little winged Death Stalker. Yeah, Hellfire Death Stalker, that's it. So I focus on him, and I beat the shit out of him. Because it's fun to beat shit out of stuff, you know, just watch him slide out his butt. Light of Naru on me. Go ahead and move over here to the second place. Keep in mind, guys, if you're tanking this, make sure you just move him back and forth from these 2 pillars here in front of the green gate. Because if you don't, you know, if you just start randomly moving him everywhere, you're going to have stuff all over the battleground here, and it's going to make it really hard for your healers and your melee DPS to do any kind of damage. Also, you may notice this Rod of Chaos. This is for Deadly Boss mod. It shows you which direction stuff is moving, so you know how to move it and such. So it comes in handy. It does take 2 people, and it usually goes from first person to the second person, and the second person to the third person. So it would go from, like, I don't know, the guy to the right, through me, then from me to another person. So basically it was,
beware.
You have to get it away from the group because it does pretty heavy damage. Also, the Allure of Flames, those usually come out right after the Doomfire does, but since we already nuked the Doomfire and got Archimon down to 70%, it's no longer any of the big threat to the whole thing here. So, as you can see, like I was saying, it moves from somebody to me, then me to somebody else, and I believe it moves through everybody. So that's another thing. Also, guys, remember when you doing the torment. I think it was the chain torment, unleashed torment. Once you break your chains, just check to make sure nobody in your party is near death, because that can actually that can do them in. Yep, and that's sometimes is a big killer for a lot of people.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, the first Nether Banish, I'm going to go ahead and put all of your DPS in there, basically because it's just something that it's been worked out from some higher level guilds is running this stuff in like alpha and beta, this particular fight and such. So what we did, we came in here and we nuked this Shadow Nether Walker, and we got back up top just as fast as we could, basically because the Infernals have not dropped yet, so that's a good thing. The Rod of Chaos has come back out, and as you can see, he's about 30% now, so he's near death. We just got to play our cards right, because at the third phase, I believe, yeah, third phase, he nukes everything and everyone.
Beware.
Shackle Torment, yes, that's the name of it. That's an Unleashed Torment. Breaking Chains is pretty much what I was referring to. Demonic Feedback, you want to spread out just a little bit, because if you do overlap a lot of that, it does some serious damage. You can see there, I almost died. And here comes the Infernals. You want to get those guys away from Archimon, because he can do that. It's some sort of buff. Once they all get around him, they start doing like a tidal wave of damage, and that can definitely wipe you out if you're not paying attention and you're not trying to kite those. I mean, it's good for anybody really to get him away. Tank number 2 should be more or less focusing on them, but as you can watch me, I actually pull one and tank it away. Here I had to pop my bubble so I didn't die from the green swirly stuff there. That stuff is a killer. Okay, as you can see, the two guys that we were, wow, the one guy's a tank, I believe. Yeah, so the tank and the other DPS were the two guys we were carrying. I guess the second tank was just a little bit low, so he's just a mainly off tank, I would say, more or less. And like I said, everything is just getting nuked on top of you. So here I am, kiting this guy around, killing him, trying to take care of business and such, so he doesn't get the buff for Archimon and do the tidal wave of damage. That's why I call it a tidal wave. It's just, I don't know exactly what the name of it is for sure. Spread out for demonic damage, and the Rod of Chaos. And you want to point that away from everybody, not through the raid as that guy did. I guess he just got to the point where he didn't really care. Since it is so close, we're going to go ahead and try to burn him down. You notice that I still have the chains on me. I'm not worried about the chains at this point because he is so close to death. It doesn't really make a difference at this point because it's not going to make a deal. Unfortunately, Blizzard, World of Warcraft, etc., is having some kind of connection problem. I guess it's with the pre-patch and such. So I get disconnected here. I do get the kill. I get everything I needed, but I didn't get a drop, and that kind of sucked. So I got the part. I got to go take and turn in to get the Grove Warden again, which may or may not be something that we'll be able to obtain come Legion. So if it's not, I'm sorry. Definitely try to get that in before the patch. So yeah, okay. I'm reading all this good stuff here. Go to Moonglade. Okie dokie. So we'll go ahead and teleport out of here. And again, the sword Calamity didn't drop. I got the normal Calamity, and I was hoping to get the second Calamity. I just transmogged my first weapon over for the normal Calamity, but my weapon is currently about 5 points higher than the normal Calamity, which kind of sucked. If it had been Warforged, it would have came out right about what my weapon is currently. I think it's 615 or 750. I'm sorry, 615. Yeah, right. But yeah, basically the Calamity is on my back there, and it does match the rest of my transmog. It's the winged transmog from Siege of Orgrimmar. I believe it's either normal or heroic. But at this point, the way they scale everything, it's really, I can't remember which set it is. So If you want to go get that, you know, just look cool, look like me, that's fine. I've seen a lot of people that's replicated my set pretty good. It took me a couple months to put it all together because some things just do not match. The boots were actually a drop from a dungeon, I think. You know, they're green item, I believe. So I mean, they do fit, but they're just, you know, they're a little off. But you know, it still looks good. All right, guys. So we gotta go to Moonglade. I'm trying to think what's the fastest way to Moonglade, and where's Moonglade at? Because it's been a long time since I've been there. It is actually north of Mount Hygel, so it's in Knight's Haven. Yeah, right there. So what we'll do is we'll go to. See, I'm looking here now. You know, like, oh yeah, Mount Hygel. So I'll just go through the Mount Hygel portal. If you don't know where that is or how to get that obtained, I actually made a video here. I'll go ahead and post the link in the upper right hand corner here, and if you want to go ahead and watch that, by all means, go ahead and pause this and open that, and it will open a new window, so you don't have to worry about losing your place here. And I'm gonna go ahead and thank this guy for inviting me to the fight. And thank you TSH from Storm Rage for the assistance and inviting me. Just go ahead and throw that out there. You'll probably never watch this video, but hey, I threw it out there for you, buddy. So go ahead and click on this portal. Again, you can pause this video and go watch the other one. It'll pop up in a new window, so you won't get lost or whatever. And basically, we'll go to the Portal Island, is what I call it, in Stormwind City. And we'll just fly over there. It's basically a little island. It's right beside the castle. It's not really hard to find. Not sure if the video's lagging or if the game's lagging or what that is. I do apologize if you see any kind of lag. Like I said, WoW's having a little bit of laggy issues on my end for some reason during this pre-patch. Keep getting disconnected and such. Alright, once you arrive here at Mount Hygel, you will be flying north. And I've actually forgot, there's one area here that I haven't been to in forever. Kind of threw me off when I crossed it here. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this place. So, welcome to wintertime, people. Welcome to wintertime. Yeah, this place is just like kind of fell off the map for me. I was like, Winter Spring, home of the goblins. I don't know why goblins would ever come here. It's so cold. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this part here. Alright, and we've arrived, and we'll go ahead and talk to Malfurion Stormrage, which, if you look, he didn't focus in or whatever. So if you look at him, he's right here. This little guy with the wings and the horns. They look like elk horns or something. I don't know. But I believe he's a Lydian Stormrage's brother, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, go ahead and correct me. Please put that in the comments below. I don't follow the lore all that well. Kind of hit and miss with it. So we are to follow Malfurion here. So we go over and talk to the water people or whatever. I don't know what he does. He goes and casts a spell or something.
May Elu grant us strength.
But at this point, I'm like so anxious. I don't even care. I'm like, yo, 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 keep going, go faster, go faster. I wish I could put him on run mode. That would be awesome. Alright guys, and so I mean basically, you know, you go over here and he casts this little spell, whatever it is he does, I don't even know. And he gets some kind of information back and he relates it to you, and then once he gets done with that, you go talk to him again, and that's pretty much the end of the quest, and you get your Grove Warden. Grove Warden, yeah. And you are forever, you know, chained to that beast of a mount, which is pretty cool. However, the Mythic, I believe, drops a Iron Reaver, which is the second boss. It looks like the second boss if you've never seen it. If you're just coming back to WoW, and it's going to be pretty tight for you to get to, I mean, at least the heroic. I mean, you may be able to buy it. People are offering to sell this thing for some of them are pretty ridiculous, like 70,000 gold, and I'm like, no, that's way too much. But if you could pull your own DPS, your own weight, I mean, you should not have a problem getting this mount. So, good luck to all you guys out there that's, you know, watching this. I kind of threw some tips in there on how to do the fight. Of course, that is from a Paladin, Retribution Paladin perspective, so you gotta take that in consideration. You may have to change a couple things if you're not the same class and have the same spec, so. Alright guys, well, that's going to be all for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you see something you want to comment on, or, you know, throw something out there to let me know, you know, go ahead and put that in the comments below. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. Again, I only put, you know, quality stuff up that, you know, is going to get some kind of attention or feedback that will help people, you know. And I kind of show off some cool stuff, you know. But remember guys, until next time,
Game on!